Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So it's been a few days since I've played this game. I focused on Timberborn a little bit, and then I'm also playing Hogwarts Legacy on my other channel. Check the description for details about that channel, or go to other channels that I have in this channel. So something like that. I don't think I have the channel on my description. Moving on. So, what did I do in the last gameplay? I focused on making a hydrogen extractor system thingy. Cheers. And things seem to be working. No, if you watched, you probably didn't, but if you watched my full video in the last, my last video, I had this connected. Okay, now what's the big difference? I was sending cold water into the hydrogen, and then only after and if this got backed up, as you can see it is, I was actually throwing the rest to the other planet. Then I realized that would not be a good idea, because I would actually end up without water, and I would not be able to actually cool down the hydrogen, and that would be bad. So, and since this is constantly throwing our hydrogen out, and we're kind of regularly warming the water, as you can see. Why is the water? Okay, so we're warming the water, right? See, the water's at -10, but it's coming out at 5, so it's actually getting quite warm. I am throwing water out into the other base at a fairly decent rate-ish. So, that's it. We're throwing water out, and we now have hydrogen. Hydrogen. Now, let's check out our hydrogen system. Okay. I want to power this planet using, obviously, solar panels. That's my main source of power, or that's my free source of power, okay? And then, because we are using a few things here and there, for instance, we're using the gas pump here, I'm using the liquid pump over there, eventually the system will be drained, powerly drained. So I basically placed a backup system using, obviously, hydrogen. It has 150 kilograms of hydrogen, which is a lot. Okay, it is enormously a lot, but it is what it is. So this has potentially enough hydrogen to sustain itself, and I could actually... It's a pity that we can't control how much hydrogen... Oh, peraí. Ou será que podemos? Or do we? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave hydrogen here. Yeah, so... Okay, we're filling up this with hydrogen, and we're throwing hydrogen out, as you can see. Now, if we go to the other... okay, I think on the other end... Okay, we now have... Okay, in this end, we now have to handle the hydrogen that we have, okay? Or the that we are gathering. So... Since we're not losing hydrogen, what do I mean by that? If you go here, we have storage for this planet's power, but we do have 3 tanks as a backup. Okay, so if this backs up, and it will, fairly soon-ish, I believe. So this will eventually back up. It will start filling this. Okay, so we have 450 kilograms of buffer for our hydrogen. Okay, Okay, with that, see that? We're fairly constantly or regularly throwing rather cool-ish water out. So that was actually one of my other concerns, is that since we had polluted water and minus something, since we had polluted... Right. I wonder if... Oh, this should eventually stop for a long time. Right? Let me just check that out, because this is on, but... Pipe blocked. Okay. And we're about to witness the disconnection of this. Tau. So this is disabled. And eventually this will go down. Let's do... Yeah, we can go up to 0. Okay, this will only start again after this liquid reservoir is empty. Okay, once it gets empty, it will kick in the pump. Until then, nothing will happen. Okay, so things are okay-ish. What was I saying? So we have the water at minus something, right? So we can't clean this water, because if you clean water that's at minus 10, it becomes... so if you clean polluted water at minus 10, it becomes water at minus 10, and water turns into ice at minus 0.6 on this game. So if it's below 0.6, minus 0.6, it freezes. And if that happens inside the pipes, it breaks the pipes. So I was actually concerned about how to heat up the water so that we could then use it on the other planet. But by just having the hydrogen pump working here, by warming or cooling down the hydrogen, we're doing two things. We're bringing the hydrogen from 500 degrees to, as you can see, about 5 degrees, which is amazing, which is completely usable. We're also warming up the polluted water from minus 10 to, I can't see, but it will be about 5 degrees, if I'm not mistaken, 10. So this will output water at 10 degrees, okay, which is beautiful. On the other side, so what are they doing here? They're not finished with this just yet, but I can't remember what I wanted to do. So I'm going to step out to the other planet. And here we now have 150 kilograms of something. Okay, we have carbon dioxide. That's 36.8 kilograms of carbon dioxide. And 113 of hydrogen. Now, the system is already primed. Okay, so we're going to have... eventually, once we clear this 36.8 kilograms of carbon dioxide, we're going to have only hydrogen coming out through here. So what I can do for now is I can have a gas pump that will separate hydrogen from any other gas. In this case, it will be carbon dioxide. And I'm going to throw the carbon dioxide into the carbon dioxide line, and then the hydrogen into the hydrogen line. Okay. Now I don't want to clog the hydrogen buffers that we have here, because that will make our oxygen production problematic. So I'm going to throw the hydrogen directly into this area here, so it will provide hydrogen directly to our energy grid. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to give preference for our local I'm going to give preference for our local hydrogen storage. So we're going to have to empty out, so the local line of hydrogen will be the priority of hydrogen being emptied, and then what comes out from the other place is next. Okay, that way if the system backs up, it will back up on the other side, not here where we have oxygen being dependent on that, okay? That's the thing. Now, of course, I could actually put it here. Or here. So, I will have one extra tank being filled. And I'm gonna leave another tank just in case things are not exactly well. Does it make sense? I hope that it does. In fact, if I place a third tank here, just like that. Now, this is not beautiful, but it is what it is. If I place a third tank here, as you can see, because... okay, let's talk priorities. Fast. So, unless they change things, or I don't remember things anymore, here's how the priority system works in here. The hydrogen will go into the first tank that is available, okay? But coming out, if we have both tanks filled up, this tank will only will only throw out its hydrogen if the pipe that it's connected to is empty. So the tank on the left will release hydrogen, and then this tank on the right will be blocked until the line is cleared, which means that we'll have to empty this tank first, then this tank, and then the one on the right. So from the left to the right, the way we have things here, from the left to the right, the priority will work like that. So if I set this tank, so the one on the right, to be the tank that has the fuel that's coming out from the other planet, this will be the least priority tank to be emptied. Therefore, if this backs up, if our system backs up, our oxygen will be the last to be hit by that. Did it make sense? I hope that it did. Okay, now, we have hydrogen at 5 degrees, so we don't need to use... what do I want to say? Insulated gas. But I am going to do that because it's 5 degrees today. Tomorrow it will be something else. Now, where's the... okay, that's there. So, okay. Let's go and do something like that. Did it just... okay. Hopefully we'll have gas bridge. I think we ran out of a material. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Now, in here, for some time, I'm going to have a gas filter. And the way it's going to work is, I'm going to place it there. Let's see. And I'm going to say hydrogen will go here. Everything else... everything else, and that's gonna be normal pipe, we'll go here. Pumba. Okay. Now, power wise, Pumba. Okay, now this will only be for some time, so just a small amount of time. I'm going to do something quite... okay, that's done. Let's just change crew. So André is the part of the crew, and nobody else. So Isabel, Isabel, André, 5, 7. Okay, let's change there. And acknowledge warnings, go. So we're going to send them there. Nobody's starving at the moment, so they have enough food for some time. Things are kind of okay-ish. We are probably starting to back up. Yep, there we go. They're going to get out. That's okay. Good. And now we'll okay, that's the second time that happens. I keep forgetting to actually activate the oxygen production here, and I almost killed them. Not good. Okay. We now have... Please tell me that we have algae, enough algae here. Okay, 600 kilograms. Okay. This is not good. We need to change this, but they'll be in Smelani just soon enough. To make things work here. Okay, our guys that are... Okay, how long? That's 5 cycles. Okay, we're almost done here. Let's set this to hydrogen. So, we're gonna send hydrogen there. Will we have... I think we're gonna actually have things being done before our crew gets here. But it is what it is. How far away are you, by the way? 0.2 cycles. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. Done. Done. Beautiful. And we're just a couple, not a couple of up to 10. Unreachable food. But he should deliver. I'm gonna get there's a mod. I've talked about it. There's a mod that will every time that there you go. Nice. So every time that they exit a dock, there's a mod that will automatically make that dock request a suit. Okay, that's a good. That should be a very good mod. And we ran out of materials. What are we requesting? Sandstone. Do I have sandstones anywhere? Okay, let's fix that, shall we? Let's do... Let's make it out of igneous rock. Road. Fate. Siga. They should be able to make this happen. Let's see, what do we have? Paku! Sure. Paku it is. They should go all the way there and fall into the water. And they should be good. Okay, we should start seeing things happening. And our system should work. Okay. So it should split hydrogen to the left, carbon dioxide to the right. If I did things properly. There you go. And we are now... We're now throwing hydrogen into our system, and it should work rather well. Okay, and now we don't have any more hydrogen, sorry, more carbon dioxide. Which means that I can just go and deconstruct. Let's cancel that. And we can remove the excess pipe. Let's also remove the excess wire, and things are now okay. And as you can see, we are now fully operational. Okay, we can't keep up with our system. So 1600 watts is still not enough. What's the energy demand? Power produced. Power yeah, we're producing 1600. We're consuming 1600. It is what it is. Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave the game here. This gameplay will be a bit shorter. Why isn't anybody... Peraí. Shouldn't I have, like, organic? No, not this. Consumable. Bleach stone. Yeah, that was missing. Okay. So they should grab the bleach stone from here and place it there. Good. Okay, we have 255,000 calories, which is very, very good. Now, there's also a thing that we need to take care of, which is fertilizer. Okay, this system should work much better with fertilizer, and we are running out of fertilizer. We actually ran out of fertilizer. 0 kilograms. Okay, so the food situation should go down a little bit, although we could potentially work on we have enough panku and critters basically to probably sustain ourselves for some time. How's the research, by the way? I know that I turned something on. Okay, that's good. Okay, eventually. So once we reach this, we're gonna need data banks. So that means that we're gonna have to. Peraí, onde é que está? Let's do stations, virtual planetarium made out of cobalt. So if I place it, where's the rest of the? Okay, I can place it here. Like that. And okay, let's do a lamp here. We need an duplicate motion sensor here. Let's see. Automation. Like that. So build. Make it out of... there you go. So they should be able to do this. And... Oh, peraí, já temos olha. Nice! So we actually have already... So we have our 8 critters there, which means that we need to... How are you? 78, 69. Let's switch this, remove, and... gloss. It's 6! Carambas. So now we should start having much more plastic. Okay, there you go. We need power. Okay, just connect it there, and things should be... Now we should have some data banks somewhere. Okay, you're bringing lead. There you go, and tumba. Nice. Okay, so rat ball chamber, very, very good. So we were just in time. So if we go here, yep, that's probably the one of them. I don't know from which one it'll start. Okay. Opa. Ah, yeah, because this is not... Yeah. The reason I can have... Well, there's a reason, in case you're wondering. Why do you have 2 hydrogen generators instead of 3? Well, The reason that happens is because... And I don't need this, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna put 3. I actually need space for our plug slugs to sleep. But, to be honest, I don't need plug slugs. So, I'm just gonna throw another one over there. Eita, come on. Okay, we have no stress, which is very, very good. And we should start seeing power go up. Nice! See that? Good. So now our power problems are kind of with rabbit ears over. Will they all stop at the same step? Yeah, okay. So. Eita. So, guys, I'm going to leave the game here. Things seem to be kind of in order. I don't like to actually say this because it doesn't... It's not... we don't need a lot for things to just go haywire. A-wire. We have... Okay, did we... We emptied out that. Very, very good. Things continue to be very good. We have hydrogen at 2 degrees, so beautiful. Is our thing... You're not dormant, so we are all... We are increasing our water, as you can see. This is still disabled, which is very, very good. We have full power, we have oxygen. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so, guys, I'm gonna leave the game here. So we managed to start using the hydrogen that we collected or harvest from the other side. Now, on my next video, I will most likely focus on storing natural gas. So I'm going to replicate what we did here, but I'm going to use that solution that, and I apologize because I don't remember his name. So somebody commented that, or commented that I had a better solution using the vent. Instead of having 1 tile for the vent, I could have 2 tiles, and then once the gas would get out from the vent, it would push the water or the liquid that was in there to the side, and then once it stopped throwing gas, the liquid would go back and make it usable again. So let's see how that works. So it'll be an experiment on the next video, and let's see how that goes, because I need to start. We have how much? Okay, we are making almost 3,000 rats, which is very, very good. Now, I also need to start thinking about making rockets that have... You know what? I could actually... Oh, we need to turn this off. We need to start thinking about having rockets that are better than this. Do we have 600? Yes, we do. Polluted oxygen. Okay, let's... Let's just do a quick thing. So, gas unloader. There. Gas vent. There. Pipe. There. Now, what do I do this for? Well, as you can see, we have 598 kilograms of carbon dioxide and almost a bit more than 1 kilogram of polluted oxygen. I want to have only carbon dioxide there. So the way I do this is I'm going to say extract polluted oxygen. It'll empty out the little oxygen that it had and fill the rest with carbon dioxide. So it's a good thing It's a good way to get rid of gases that you don't want to be on the canisters. Guys, I'm going to leave the game here. I will be right back making a new video. And as I've said, I will probably focus on storing gas indefinitely. So, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little gameplay. And as always, I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.